Hello Hattrick friends, this is episode 137 of Let's Play Hattrick in San Marino with Kalvehave. We start out in the classic way with the Scouts call. So let's get to it and see if there's anything amazing for us in store this episode. Alright, calling up the Scouts. All 16-year-old. A keeper probably wouldn't be too interesting in terms of trying to sell a player, but what about Ernesto Aprilli and Mularoni then? See, the problem is passing. I think I'll go with Paolo Gennari, the keeper here, and hope that he's 16 years and quite young. He's not. I probably just need to fire this guy quite soon anyway, so yeah, not the best of youth pools ever. Senior training this week was quite uneventful as we didn't have any pops, but a lot of players going down in form really, and it's a bit of a worry, especially when you look at Zanotti. He's down to weak form. I really have to say that Zanotti is not performing too well these days, and that's a bit of a shame. Wednesday we played round 3 in the Coppa Guaita against Assault Aquaviva on a neutral ground at the Locomotive Arena. 17,000 spectators and a victory for Kalvehave. We won 1-0, pretty good match for us, and it was Tio Girolomoni scoring in the very last minute of play. No hiccups in form of injuries or cards in this one. We didn't win as comfortable as we would have liked, especially with these ratings. Our one-sided attack doesn't always seem that convincing, but we are happy to be through to the next round of the Coppa Guaita. In round 4 we will be playing FC Miki, and I think it will be a bit more interesting in terms of team strength as we are fairly similar in the TSI department. 173,000 on average for the top 11 in Kalvehave and 174,000 for FC Miki. They are even a bit younger than our squad core, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes on Wednesday. For the opponent analysis, we still need to look at United Fiorentino and Sixon this season, and in round 6 we will be playing United Fiorentino. United Fiorentino has been playing with a counter-attacking approach for the last good while, and they seem to be training keepers. They are mixed age-wise around the rest of the field. They look like one of the weaker opponents this season in the league. Hopefully we can do a double on United Fiorentino this season, simply because that's really what it takes if we are to keep our place in the top half of the table this season. We will be playing Sixon, and they are a bit of a special team because they are developing a long shots team at the moment, and it looks like they are training 10 outfield players in defense at the moment. Their tactical level is usually at Titanic or Extraterrestrial, so probably a good time to be playing against a long shots team because they will be annoying in the future. The core is around 21-22 years old. Hopefully we can do enough to beat them since they are still developing and they aren't as far into the squad build as we are. So hopefully we can do well against Sixon as well this season. On Sunday evening we played at home against Piada in the rain at Stadio della Libertà. We were hoping to take 3 points and keep the good run going, but it proved difficult against another counter-attacking opponent. Piada attacked down the right while we were attacking down the left, leaving that side of the field fairly open to attacks. We've seen before that approaching the game with just one side attack can be a bit risky, but we really had to focus down one sector in order to gain a way through a fairly strong defense from Piada. We had an utopian tactic level in this one, but unfortunately we couldn't find our way through the left attack even though we had 3 chances in that sector. We were weakened in minute 20 when Merian left the field with an injury, and that made things a little harder for us. It wasn't even from the right sector that PDA Petaccia scored. They scored from a set piece, Pietro Saramella, with the only goal of the match. A bit unlucky for us, and we probably should have won this one, but if we look at the replays, 100 match total, we won 55 times versus 21. So it's not like it's the greatest upset in the world that we didn't get points or win this one, but it's still a fairly bad result for us. In the league that means we are still third, but we're now trailing by 3 points up to SM Bears and Metalcore. Next weekend we play away to United Fiorentino, and we really hope we can do better against another counter-attacking team. Hopefully we can gain some ground on both SM Bears and Metalcore, who are not playing the easiest matches in the next round as well. Things are not sailing as smooth as we would have liked after 5 rounds, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I hope your season in Hattrick is smooth, perhaps even smoother than Kalvehave's. Thank you so much for watching once more. Take care. Bye.